revision timetables are always touted at school as one of the most important things you need to do during any revision period. However, often nobody tells you actually how to make it. Because the truth is, they need to be really specific to certain things. They need to be firstly motivational, secondly adaptable, and thirdly varied. So what tended to happen with me is that someone would tell me to make a revision schedule and I'd be really excited about it. I get an A4 bit of paper, I get all my pens in different colours, I put in my schedule and my subjects. I spent ages colouring in different colours for different subjects. I'd show all my friends, I'd put it on my wall, and then I completely forget about it. I wouldn't use it, I'd just do my own thing, and the truth is, it just wasn't working for me. So this session is based around how to make a really useful revision timetable that works for you. Okay, so in order to do this, I'm going to share my laptop screen down here. So in a second, you should see my laptop screen popping up right about here. If you're not seeing that, I'm going to have words with my video editor. If you are seeing it, then welcome to the future. Now, quite a lot going on here, so I'm going to break this down into 5 key things that you need to do in your revision timetable. So number 1, what I've done here in the green is put in the fun stuff first. So here you can see I've got Netflix after breakfast. I've got sport and exercise down here. On the weekend, I've already planned my week. So I've got having brunch with family, I've got touch rugby, things that I actually want to do. Now the reason that I'm putting these in first is because you don't want your revision timetable to own your life. You still want to have fun and keep doing the stuff that you want to be doing, because that's going to keep you in the mindset that means that you're going to be working the best you can. Step number 2, I'm putting in my commitments. So commitments, they're not necessarily fun, but they're things that have to happen. So really basic commitments, obviously in real life you're probably going to have more, but I've got breakfast here. I've got dinner down here. I've got revision classes that the school might be running here. Now you're going to have plenty more, and there are going to be loads cropping up within your week. And that's the thing about a Google Sheet, is that you can adapt to those commitments and those fun stuff as they come up. So it's not this A4 bit of paper that isn't changing as you're changing too. Okay, number 3. Here you can see around the commitments and the fun stuff, I've got the blue boxes. Now these blue boxes represent places that I'm going to revise. Now as you can see, I haven't put in my subjects in yet because I want to show you how to do that. But just in terms of the times that I've chosen, what you want to do is analyze when your brain is most awake and most alert to revision. Now some people are early birds, some people are night owls. I'm definitely not a night owl. Past 6 p.m, I'm pretty much out. So if I'm going to do any revision, it's going to be really, really basic stuff. So you may not like this, but I'm actually a massive early bird. So I tend to get my main work done between 7 and 9 o'clock in the morning. That's when my brain is just absorbing the most amount of stuff that it can. But you can do totally a different thing if that's what works for you. As you can see here, again, I've got light stuff is revision summary in the evening. I'd recommend that to anybody. Always summarize the things that you've done that day just before you go to sleep, so your subconscious can work on it as well. We'll go into another video on how to do a revision summary as well in a later video. Okay, so once I've planned out when I'm going to do my revision, I now need to think about what I'm going to revise in those sections. And this is exactly the same for whether you're doing A-level or GCSE, whatever it is. So here I've got my actual A-levels and GCSEs that I did. And I'm putting myself in your shoes and I'm thinking, what were my favorites? And these are the ones in blue. So I've got biology and chemistry. I've got art, biology, history, etc. Now, these were my favorites probably because I was better at them, and therefore I didn't dread spending time revising them, and it probably wasn't going to wear me out in the same way. Here I've got my less favorite ones, so physics, maths, French, geography, Latin, whatever. And now what I want to do is basically vary these favorite ones and non-favorite ones throughout my day. So for instance, personally, I like to start my day doing something that I don't particularly like because I think it's gonna be the easiest time to get through it. So here, I'm gonna choose one of my least favorite subjects. Sorry, physics teacher. And I'm gonna put physics. I'm then gonna couple that with one that I really like. So I'm gonna put chemistry. I'm then gonna think, okay, looking at GCSE, I've had a break, I've just watched some Netflix, so I'm going to put French because I don't like it so much, but once that's in, I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna do a bit of English. Do you see what I mean? That is going to vary your day so you're not cramming out 4 hours of something that you either really like to do and aren't really learning properly, or something that you really just don't like to do and are grinding away at it all the time. So keep it varied. Another thing to keep varied is the type of revision tool that you're using. So here, don't just put physics, put physics and then specifically say what you'd like to do. So maybe you'd like to do a mind map of a certain topic, followed by maybe chemistry cue cards. Make it a game, make it fun, make your day enjoyable. So those are the 5 things that you should be doing in your timetable. Again, this thing is adaptable, it can change, but as a recap, keep those fun things in there and then filter in your revision schedule around those commitments and fun things. And again, now that Beyond the Blackboard are in the 21st century with tech, I'm going to put a link in the description below, and so you can adapt this one to your liking. So I hope this video has been useful. If there's any revision topics you'd like to cover, please do comment below and like and subscribe if you'd like to see future videos. Until next time, see you later.